Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Curse of Oak Island recap, once in, forever in. Spoiler alert. Don't read below here if you don't want to know what happened in The Curse of Oak Island Season 5 Episode 11. This week's The Curse of Oak Island was an emotional roller coaster for both fans and the team, but as we all know, the Oak Island family always weathers the highs and the lows together. While the location known as H8 seemed hugely promising going into the episode, hopes plunged as the hour progressed as nothing of substance materialized from the spoils. Hopes were then raised again when it emerged the team had apparently drilled through into a void, prompting speculation that they may now be in the collapsed money pit, and that their caisson may have been pushing the so-called chapel vault down into the ground in front of it. The episode ended on a solemn note, as Craig Tester revealed he was leaving the island for the rest of the season, following the tragic death of his son Drake early last year. But in a fitting tribute, the last borehole the team will dig this year will be named after Drake. Last week's episode saw the remarkable discovery by metal-detecting expert Gary Drayton at Smith's Cove of a medieval cross. This week, the cross was shown to the team's resident archaeologist Laird Niven, who was taken aback by the discovery, saying, "I really haven't seen anything like that before." One of the most interesting things that he and Gary both noticed was that the cross did not show much sign of wear, suggesting that it hadn't been in the environment it was found in, amongst rocks on the shore, for long. Laird said metal that old would normally have a white patina, a layer that forms on the surface over time, if it had been exposed to air. The cross being made of lead, it would also likely have been far more worn if it had been exposed to the elements. Marty conjectured that they may have unearthed it while trying to uncover evidence of box drains in 2016 during the filming of Season 4, with it then later getting washed up the shore by the huge storms that hit Oak Island that winter. The team concluded that more research needs to be done, and they plan to consult archaeologists in Europe, where they think it most likely originally came from, about its origins. Everyone seemed pretty much convinced they were about to pull the Ark of the Covenant or chests full of pirates' treasure out of H8, or at least something groundbreaking linked to the pottery, bones, parchment, and bookbinding found earlier in the season. Granted, they did find one more piece of bone and a possible piece of leather, but the rest of the spoils proved fruitless. After seeing everyone's hopes dashed, his included, Rick Lagina said, "It just mystifies me. We find these intriguing clues, which seem to indicate there's something of substance down there, and yet we come up empty. A few more clues, more bone, more bookbinding, leather, but not what we expected." Not all is lost, as despite finding hardly anything in the spoils, there is still hope. After last week's episode ended with the caisson resting on a flat, hard surface, this week they went straight through into an apparent 10-feet void. With the group speculating about what it could all mean, Marty Lagina said, "I'll tell you what it means. It means we're in the money pit. We're in the collapse of the money pit. And we're going to find what was ever in there. That's what it means." He added in an interview with producers, "Any void before bedrock is very exciting to me, because my pet theory is that the money pit collapsed. That all the dimensions that were given all those years ago are all inaccurate, because everything sloughed down the hole and we're looking for where it could have landed. Well, if there is sort of a void that it all fell into, now we're approaching it." The Curse of Oak Island has always been more than just a treasure hunt. It's a gripping tale of ambition, mystery, and the unyielding human spirit. As the sun rises over the windswept shores of Nova Scotia, brothers Rick and Marty Lagina and their dedicated team of researchers, historians, and divers prepare to dive deeper into the island's secrets. With every dig, every sonar scan, and every mysterious find, they edge closer to uncovering the truth behind a centuries-old enigma. The mantra, "Once in, forever in," echoes across the team, reminding them, and us, that Oak Island's allure is not just in what it hides, but in the journey it compels. The relentless pursuit. The Lagina brothers are no strangers to the island's dangers and disappointments. They've faced equipment failures, financial strains, and the ominous curse that warns of death before the treasure is found. This season, the team pushes further than ever before, united by their shared obsession. They know every turn of Earth and every rotting beam could be the breakthrough or the heartbreak they've been chasing. As they delve deeper into the money pit, a notorious shaft believed to be the epicenter of Oak Island's treasures, the anticipation grows palpable. The excavation reveals fragments of ancient tools, wooden structures, and peculiar artifacts that suggest the presence of people on the island long before modern times. The latest finds, hand-forged nails, mysterious carvings, and remnants of old timbers, only deepen the mystery. Could these be the relics of the Templars, the Spanish, or another secretive group? The team is driven by more than just the promise of gold. They're in pursuit of history itself. The mysteries of the money pit. One of the season's highlights is a dramatic deep dive into the money pit, a labyrinth of booby-trapped tunnels and shafts that has thwarted treasure hunters for over 2 centuries. In a bold move, the team deploys new sonar technology to map the subterranean layout. The data reveals something astonishing, a series of interconnected chambers that appear to form a deliberate, intricate network. This discovery sets the team on edge. What could be hidden in those dark, waterlogged rooms? Determined to get closer, diver Tony Sampson suits up for a treacherous descent into the murky depths. The cold, black water presses in as he inches his way down, torchlight flickering against the submerged beams and rocks. Then, in a heart-stopping moment, his light catches something, a glint of metal. Could it be the legendary treasure, or perhaps a lost tool from past expeditions? The excitement is electric, but Oak Island never reveals its secrets easily. The item remains wedged in a crevice, tantalizingly out of reach, sparking a frenzy of theories and renewed determination. The swamp, an enigma within an enigma. The swamp has always been a focal point of suspicion, and this season, the team's investigation intensifies. Experts, including Dr. Ian Spooner, conduct a series of tests and core samples, revealing that the swamp is not a natural formation. Evidence suggests it was artificially constructed, perhaps centuries ago, to conceal something of great value. As the team digs deeper, they uncover more clues, ancient ship timbers, strange stone pathways, and a mysterious ring bolt embedded in a rock. Could the swamp have been a secret harbor for pirates, a hiding place for Templar treasures, or perhaps it's a decoy designed to distract and mislead? The swamp's murky waters hold their own secrets, and with every shovel of mud, the mystery deepens. Unexpected discoveries. One of the season's most unexpected moments comes when metal detection expert Gary Drayton stumbles upon an artifact unlike anything found before. Digging near the stone-paved area known as the Nolan's Cross, he unearths a small, intricately crafted brooch that dates back several centuries. The delicate piece, adorned with what appears to be an insignia